Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Simple Politics. So my name is Zizi Belwana. This is a platform where we react to everything politics. The ANC had a task of going to Robben Island, or maybe they agreed that they were gonna go to Robben Island after their 113 years. So Fikile Mbalula was the one tasked to go there. So he went there on a luxury private yacht. Now this is what has sparked the conversation. So I was actually watching an interview of Gwete in one of the news outlets. So he was there having an interview and they asked him about this thing. Gucci, why did obviously it's a concern because people are living in poverty, right? So him arriving in a luxury yacht, living his best life like he's in Dubai, is that a good image, especially in the public eye? Is that a good image? So I heard Gwete there trying to explain, no, maybe it's something that they discussed within the offices, but the NEC, we didn't know about it, so Gwete was trying to maneuver there. And then, so Fikile Mbalula tweeted before he released the statement, because I see now he released a statement, which I'm going to read. So he tweeted and said, yeah, if you need to ask anything, you must ask me. Yeah, well, so it's like the news outlets could have called him to ask about this instead of asking Ugoda Mantaj and also putting him in an awkward position. Because how is he going to answer on Fikile Mbalula's behalf? Why did he go to there? Why did he go there? On a private yacht? Couldn't he have just taken a normal boat like everyone else? Fine. So Mbalula tweeted. Okay. So now they released a letter. Before I read a letter, I also want us to touch on the Zondo Commission state capture. Apparently, he says that he made an error. So I just want us to read a few things and also just read a few reactions, because what does an error mean? Is this going to interfere with some of his judgments and rulings as well? Is it going to give grounds for people to appeal on like some of the rulings that he has made? Yeah, well, and some people are saying, is it really a mistake? Is it really an error? Or was it just on purpose? And why is he admitting now that it was an error? What's the angle? What's going on? And one thing I've learned about South African politics is that if something comes out, if a truth comes out, someone wants the truth to come out, and there's a reason why. There's another angle that they are trying to peddle. It's never just innocent. Something is going on. Yeah, well. Anyway, just before we get into that, let's read the statement for Fikile Mbalula. So it says that a statement on the transport utilized during Secretary General's visit to Robben Island. It says that the African National Congress, firstly, before I read this letter, do you think Fikile Mbalula was wrong for using a yacht? A yacht, a boat, a luxury. And yes, you can just Google what is a yacht. I don't know what I can say. I'm sure you are all educated in this thing. If you are here, that means I'm sure you are educated, so you would know what a yacht is. Do you think Fikile Mbalula is wrong for using a yacht? They promised to go to Robben Island. He arrived. That's what Gwete said. He says that they promised to go to Robben Island. They did go to Robben Island. Fikile arrived. Does it matter if he flew to Robben Island, he took a luxury? Does it matter? Is it a big thing? Is it as big as we are making it out to be? I'm going to leave that question on you. Okay, let's read. It says that the African National Congress has noted with concern certain misleading narratives surrounding the model of transport utilized by the Secretary General. Comrade Fikile Mbalula, during the recent visit to Robben Island as part of the ANC's 113th anniversary commemorations, we categorically reject the misrepresentation that Secretary General's transport choice was an indulgence of luxury. The operational decision was guided solely by the practical and logistical considerations to ensure the efficient execution of a tightly packed program. The Secretary General had an intense schedule on the day, which began in Robben Island, followed by a wreath-laying ceremony in honor of Comrade Songezo Mjongile, a regional cake-cutting ceremony, and multiple stakeholder engagements. Every engagement required precise coordination to ensure that all obligations were met without delay or disruption. To suggest that such logistics decisions were anything other than necessary is to willingly ignore the realities of demanding leadership role during historical occasion. There was no unethical conduct or undue benefit derived from these arrangements. The businessman in question is a reputable, above-board entrepreneur whose relationship with ANC is limited to being a stakeholder. As in case with many other legitimate partners who share in goal of building a better South Africa, there is also a need to acknowledge the apparent coordinated effort to discredit the ANC by painting its stakeholders and associates in a negative light. The growing trend seeks to delegitimize lawfully partners between ANC and credible business people, relationships that remain essential in driving forward the socio-economic transformation agenda. The ANC will continue to defend and foster these partnerships, and they are critical to achieving the goal of the national democratic revolution. The ANC remains resolute in its mission to address the socio-economic challenges facing our country. Reflecting on the overwhelming success of January 8th Statement Rally, we extended our heartfelt gratitude to the people of Khayelitsha and the Western Cape for their enthusiasm and unwavering support. The rally demonstrated once again the deep bond between ANC and the people it serves, and it symbolized a renewed commitment to unity and progress. In line with this renewed commitment, we proudly declare 2025 to be the year of renewal to make ANC more effective instrumental of the people to achieve the vision of Freedom Charter. The people shall govern, the people shall share in the country's wealth. This declaration reflects the ANC's ongoing dedication to renewing and revitalizing itself to better serve the people of South Africa. We call on all South Africa to join hands with us in the mission to make ANC stronger, more responsive movement that is truly reflective of the people's aspirations. So it says, let's remain focused on what truly matters, building a united, prosperous, and inclusive South Africa where dignity, opportunity, and shared prosperity are realized for all. Together we can and we will build a future envisioned in the Freedom Charter. So, so what do you guys think? Okay, there's a lot of things that this statement says. Firstly, it says that Fikile Mbalula was not wrong for using the yacht because he was extremely busy that day. So he needed a transport that's efficient, that's not going to cause any problems, and that's going to be fast. I mean, that's the whole point of having luxury, right? Because luxury is fast. So, yeah, that's how they explain him using a luxury yacht. And they also touch on a few things that, you know, they do appreciate the people of Cape Town for coming through for them. As we saw, they are rally. So, yeah, you let me know what you think. You let me know what you think. Do you think... Do you think it still does not justify him using a yacht? Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Let's get right into the next point. So, ex-Chief Justice Raymond Zondo, so he has admitted that he made a mistake. It says that, I want to read these few pointers that I read. It's one person says, Zondo has admitted that his state capture inquiry was wrong in its evidence when they said 9 billion was missing. The question then becomes, why did they falsify evidence in the state capture inquiry? Doesn't this open a can of worms against the veracity of the existing evidence of state capture, which is exactly what came into my mind? When I saw, okay, he admitted that he made a mistake. I was like, oh, isn't this gonna cause some because people might say no, the evidence submitted here was also not right. So how I don't know, I'm not sure how it's gonna play out. So it says that Zondo should be charged. This is the reason why Zuma refused to testify and was sent to prison for it. They like to use big words when they are proven wrong. Zondo must be charged for falsifying evidence and defamation. And also what came into my mind when I saw this, I was like, Uzuma, I wonder if he's gonna ride this wave. Like, I wonder what is he gonna do. Like, I actually wonder if he's gonna but you never know. Let's see how it works out, because also now he's in a new party. And then this article from News 24, it says that former Chief Justice Raymond Zondo has admitted the state catcher inquiry evidence that state's security agency asset worth 9 billion were recorded as a missing during then spy boss Arthur Fraser Chena was erroneous, meaning that it was an error. Hey, that's such big English, Betuna. That's the first time I hear that word. Yes. So yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think this is gonna just open a can of worms? In terms of, how are people gonna how are people who were implicated in state capture gonna react to this? Because I think it's just gonna open a can of worms for sure. Now there's an article that says that you can't sue me, I'm a judge. Chief Justice Zondo tells Fraser. So apparently when Fraser once said he would sue him, he says that he can't be sued. But now he's an ex-judge. Can he still not be sued? Can he still not be sued, guys? Please let me know, because I know you guys are educated. So do you think he can be sued? Do you think this is gonna implicate his other rulings, or do you think no, it's not as deep as we are making it out to be? It's like it's not a big deal. So what do you think? Someone says the reason why he's now coming out of the woodwork and admitting his incompetence is because he wants to give lecture in universities. So he's countering the potential attacks for his clumsy state capture findings. Now the impeachment process must be instituted. Someone else says, you think like a great R learner, the very purpose of an inquiry is to investigate, confirm and dismiss the claims. The commission used the information at its disposal to investigate. If Zuma had agreed to testify, things would have been different. Let's see how it turns out, guys. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section. Yeah, you let me know what you think in the comment section. Anyway, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. It is free of charge. And also, just FYI, Julius Malema will be on Anchor News for the very first time after how many years? I think after 10 years. How many years? I don't know. I think after 5 years we'll be on Anchor in doing an interview with JJ. So I'm interested for that tomorrow. I'm excited for that. And most definitely I'm going to be doing a video, a reaction to that interview for sure. I have to. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Struggle continues. I'll see you guys on the next episode. A lucha continua. Thank you so much for your support.